We are back January 28th. Bankroll challenge. Balance is at $116. Started at $50. I believe it's day 7. Yeah, day 7. Let's begin. With some heads up. No, or PLO. No limit. Playing some PLO. Anytime you have this hand, mandatory raise. This is like the ultimate hand. This is hand number, like ranked number 1. Aces and kings double suited. The more you play it, PLO, the more you'll end up getting hands like this. So we got a gut shot, no backdoors, flush draws. I'm going to lead out. I have the aces and the kings pretty much locked up in case he does have a some type of draw. And I'll take down the first hand. King 7-8 king. I'm going to go ahead and raise it. In position, we're going to be doing a lot of raising. In position, build up that pot. See what his tendencies are. See how he adapts. We just got middle pair. We do have backdoor draws, but I'm not going to still early on the match, so just going to let him have it. But yeah, so an early position. In big blind, we're going to go ahead and play pretty tight, pretty snug. Deuce 5, Queen 9 is borderline. I mean, it is double suited. We do have the Deuce 5 connecting with the Queen 9. It's not a bad hand, but heads up, anything can happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and check it. Now, if this was like a rainbow, meaning spade, club, diamond, heart, getting disconnection. It says we're connected, then we're disconnected. Not quite sure what's going on. What? Or not? Okay, we're on. All right. We have top pair with the gut shot. Don't really have any backdoor flush draws. We just have a straight draw to a. Just gonna go ahead and fold that. It seems like he's gonna play it. Trying to get his whole stack. He's betting pot. Just gonna go ahead and. Usually I would, depending on if he did like a half pot bet, I would go ahead and call. But just gonna go ahead and fold it and wait for that better spot. Three bet with the 8-9 queen jack. Go ahead and check it. We do have a. Oh, okay. This guy's trying to get stacks and. Oh, man, I love playing against aggressive players though, because they tend to overplay their hands, and I love it. We end up getting trips on the river. Trying to see, there's a 7-5 out there, 3-5, I'm sorry, 7-5, 10-9. Keeps checking back. I don't want to get check raised here in this spot. I'm just gonna, ouch. That works too. Trip checks. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and fold it. Leave that half pot and fold. Once in a while, I will put a raise in that same spot right there, just to see how he, plays when I re-raise him, and to see exactly where he stands. Sometimes he's just leading out to try to take it down right there. But, once in a while, I'll go ahead and put in a raise, put him on his toes, so that next time we're in that same spot, he'll check it. Let's pot. You'll see me play a little passive, not too passive, but borderline passive. Just because, like I said, these players overplay their hands, and I just gotta wait for the nuts, and they will pay you off. The players on this site play pretty bad. All the players, I don't want to say all players, but the majority of them play really bad on this site. So, and I've noticed it. I've noticed just some crazy hands where I was just like stunned that they even called specific hands that they could only beat. Like, they couldn't even beat a bluff, but they called, like, an ace. No, I can't say. The only thing it would be was an ace high bluff, yeah. But I've been called with bottom pair and pretty big pots. But right now we're doing bankroll challenge, and I'm not gonna be playing anything above my bankroll. Gonna stick to this plan while I have time on my hand right now, because I'm on break right now. Once I get back to work next week, won't be playing as much, but I will still be grinding a little bit once in a while, trying to get to that bankroll challenge. Who knows? It could take me 5 years. I mean, 5 years. We're only getting to 1,000. Let's not get carried away here. 5 years. It could take me, a year, which I doubt it, because right now I'm on the track. I'm on the right track. But I'm gonna put in like a 6 months, maybe 4. I'm gonna say 4 months. 4 months. I'll be up to 1,000, and then starting my 1,000 and seeing if I can go to 10,000, and so on and so on, and treat it like a fucking, excuse my language, try not to curse on this channel, but treat it like a video game, getting to the next level, trying to get trying to get to Bowser. Is that his name? On Mario? The main boss, so We're gonna try to get to that main boss up top, whoever that is. I'm gonna try to get there one day. I mean, I do have the bankroll to go ahead and just start playing at the 510, 5.5, not 510, maybe 5.5. 510 would put a little bit of my bankroll. I want to say in jeopardy, but it's a percentage that I'll be using that you shouldn't be using in bankrolls, because I'm all about bankroll management. Queen 4, we're gonna go ahead and fold that. Back in the days, I wasn't. Back in the days, man, I was just, be playing, 25.50, get to a certain point, move up, 25.50 to 50 cent, $1, so on, $1 to $2, $2, $4. It actually helped me a little bit. I mean, I don't want to say it helped me, but it got to where, I got there pretty fast, but also lost pretty fast, where at that time too, it was like the golden era of poker. That's when there was no restrictions, games were good, soft, FTP days, oh my god, they were so soft. And during those days, no one really understood the backdoors and the rebets, and all that other stuff. Let me see what we got here. We do a backdoor flush draw. I'm gonna peel off one card and see what happens on that turn. Hopefully he takes another stab and we can just get it in there. No, okay. Spade gets there. Flush does get there. We're good. Must have been on some type of straight draw, possibly. Two pair. I'll start another game. Play a little bit of Omaha today. 3, 6, 5. We flop the nuts. Whenever you flop the nuts in this type of game, always lead out. Always bet it. You always want to bet the nuts when you flop it. Why? Because on the churn and the river, it eventually won't be the nuts. You feel me? It won't be the nuts when it hits to the churn and river. Like for instance, right now. Now what's the nuts? 7, 8. So, always bet the nuts. I guess the only time I wouldn't bet the nuts on the flop was if I was in his position and I knew I was facing a aggressive aggro player, going with the check raise, But other than that, you always want to bet the nuts in PLO, because eventually, when it gets to the river, what you thought was the nuts isn't gonna be the nuts on the river. I'm gonna start off another game. Damn. I have to have a rainbow flop and I have to have rainbow cards, like crazy. I only have top pair. Just gonna go ahead and fold that, wait for a better spot. Double suited. We can work with this hand. Make a big bet. Alright, let's get it on there. Fuck it. Oops. Excuse my language. It's a little tough. King, queen, 4. Got the queens. Got me. not sure if that was a good time for a all-in type of hand, but whatever. I was trying to get lucky. Just wanted to try and end it right there. I was just trying to end it. Here we got aces with the heart draw. Hopefully he has a heart draw too. Sometimes they'll just push it all in with the heart draw and really no other type of equity. So ace eight pocket fives. Call it. Now in this spot, if there wasn't a flush draw and it was two queens and a deuce, like if it was a rainbow flop, I would put in a check raise. But due to the fact that there's more ways for him to possibly have a draw, like I would do it. I would, if it was a rainbow flop in this spot, I would check raise because I would. The only way he could call would pretty much be with a queen, but he could call me with a flush draw as well. So if I do put in a raise in that spot and he does call me, I'm pretty much just narrowing his range, kind of to a draw or a queen. But due to the fact that, it wasn't a rainbow flop, I just decided to just let him have it, take a stab and take it. Damn, flush draw got there. Clear the board one time. Can I call those? Yeah, I don't think he's bluffing. He's bet about 2/3 of the pot, so just don't see him bluffing. Pocket kings with the king three suited. And raise that. Gonna try to get stacks. I'm gonna stop the flop. He he checked the flop, so I'm gonna go ahead and I see why. See why. Slow playing, huh? Probably flopped it. Definitely probably flopped it. So oh man, I've been flopping these top sets. But he don't have nothing. Every time. Over. I'm gonna, keep jabbing. Keep jabbing. Dwindle them down. Let the stakes, the blinds go up. And finish them off. That's what I should have been doing when I had him down to like 400 and something. Should have just kept, dwindling them down. Playing smart. And there are times where he's gonna have it every time too. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. Can't have it all the time, though. So once in a while, you gotta take that stab when he checks it to you. I'm just trying to get it in here. The blinds are gone up. Damn, I already just called it, though. You only have... Putting half your stack in, you gotta go with it. See? For that to happen, like, you gotta go with it. You can't call half your stack, to fold on the flop. Cannot do that. You gotta just go with it if you're gonna go with it, or just fold it. People don't like folding. You have clubs, no clubs. Ouch. Just keep it. Ah! There's. Come on, man. That's a come on, man moment right there. Oh my god. Now that he's a bit short stack, I'm gonna go ahead and start limping in, unless I have a monster. Then I'll go ahead and put it on my raise. But other than that, I'm just gonna limp in every single time and take it down. See if he'll want a rematch. Hopefully, he was a pretty soft player. Wouldn't mind playing him again. No, he declined. Okay, whatever. Still waiting for someone. Where we at? 121. Wait, we're not registered? Holy shit. I no wonder I haven't started a new game. I was wondering what's going on. Like, usually games don't take that long to start. Games pretty much fill up pretty fast. Alright, let's see what else we can do. I'm gonna play some Omaha for a little while. Take a couple tables. Don't want to get carried away. We do want to concentrate, So we'll stick to 2 tables at a time. I feel like once you start doing 4 tables, unless it's like maybe 1 table sitting and you're doing a bunch of 1 table sitting goes, then it's pretty much just standard, basic, just doing what's choosing the right spots and a little more math but cash games and heads up tournaments, sit and goes, you don't really want to be doing too much tabling unless you're playing the same guy. I know, well, that's okay. If you're playing the same guy, it's okay. But when you're playing like 4 different people, you can't really understand, their how they're playing at that moment, you know, because what you might think their style of play is might not be that same at that moment, you know. Everyone has different gears, you know, depending, everyone just has to adapt to their opponents, you know. So, um, I'm gonna put in a small raise, see what he does, so that next time that does happen. So, maybe I can get him to fold, try to represent like a Jack 10 or something, you know what I mean? But it's also good to get picked off, you know. It's good to get picked off once in a while because it lets them think that you're always going to be bluffing, but you don't want to. In actuality, you're just uh, you want to show them a hand that you know you're bluffing, where in their mind they're just like, okay, he's gonna be bluffing me here. He's gonna be bluffing me all the time. In actuality, no. You just want him to think that, but next time he does end up calling you, that's. And I know that's just like a level 2 thinking, but you know to move up a level, sometimes you want to get caught just so that happens. You know, just get caught. But don't bluff your whole stack. Don't get too committed. Like let's say there's like 350 in the pot, 400. Bet like 125. Something small. Because if he's gonna call you, no matter what, he's gonna call you if he has it. But if he doesn't have anything, he's not gonna call. He's not gonna call. But either way, you want him to call you once in a while, with a marginal hand in that spot, so that next time he does have a marginal hand in that same spot, he's gonna think you're bluffing and you're gonna take it down. But I love getting picked off when it comes to bluffs because you know that plants a seed in their head. Getting picked off, when you get picked off bluffing, plants a seed in their head. It really does. Like for instance, in this spot, I don't mind getting picked off. I'm losing what, 60, 40. Sorry. Actually, I'm only losing about, yeah. It would originally be 60, but yeah. And then if he doesn't call, you could take it down. But if he does call, you're only losing what originally that 40, total 60. But it plants that seed. It lets him know, okay, he's capable of bluffing. He's gonna be bluffing me all the time. When in actuality, not gonna be happening. You're gonna be playing ABC, but you know, just want to plant that seed. Are we not registering out of that tournament? What's going on? Oh man, we did it again. Okay, there we go. We are. Gonna go ahead and do a small raise. Wish I had a little more equity. I would go ahead and just gonna let him have it. Did he call me? I don't think he could call me in that spot. I missed a bet. Missed a bet on the river. I should have continued on the churn. Yeah, I should have fished. No, he probably calls it a churn. Should have at least checked the churn, bet the river. Oh well. Get it next time, right? Kind of want to see what kind of hands he's playing too, though. At the same time, you know, it's okay to check back on the river. You don't always have. You don't have to win every pot. Sometimes you want to see what kind of hands that they're calling your bets with. You know, if they're calling you wide, then you know you can go ahead and start repopping them on the flop or turn, knowing that they're calling light. Here, double suited, 5-8 with the queen 10 of spades. Ow. So we get 3-bet, of course, call. 9-5-9. He's pretty much going with it. Probably right here. He probably has like aces, kings. If I really wanted to gamble, I mean, cash game, I probably would call. I would probably call, just because I have so many back doors. Oh man, I would love to. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and just let him have it. Seems like a low ball type of player. So we're gonna play lower ball. He wants to play low ball, we'll play lower ball. So like I said, out of position, we're gonna keep the pot size small. Not do too much out of position. We're gonna be doing most of our moves in position. Okay, you know, you can have a bluff. You can have that once in a while. You know, that he can bluff the little pots. I don't care about the little pots. It's the big ones that are. I don't think he has I don't think he has it. Don't think he has it in him to bluff in a big pot. Little $40 pot. Of course, anyone can. Let me see you. You know, bet the flop, turn Andrew, and just go with it. Let me see you do that. I just don't think he has it in him. I can tell just by the way he's playing. I'm gonna call it out right here. I was thinking, like, if I did have an ace in that spot, would I bet? Probably not. I'd probably check. But I don't think he's thinking like that. He just sees, oh, I don't have an ace. I'm gonna go ahead and just let him have it fold. You know. Don't really flop anything here. I'm just gonna let him have it. Seems like he's I feel like he has like queens or jacks right here, you know, another marginal hand on the flop, but oh shit. No, I was wrong. Okay. I'm glad he's showing me. He flopped that. He flopped the hell out of that. I was way off on my reading. Okay. He's planting a little bit of seeds in my head, you know, got me scratching my head. Okay. It's alright though. That's okay. See what happens at the end of the tournament. See who wins. That's what it's all about. Ace, Jack, Queen, 3. I mean, we are double suited. I'm just gonna try and get it in. Not try to get it in, but you know, big pot. And don't pair the board. There you have. He just went crazy. And that's what they're gonna do. Like I said, they're gonna overplay their hands. And he just went with it. Just gonna give him a good game. Cause I'm cool. Oh, he must have left the game. He probably thought the game was over. Damn, bro, I wouldn't have left. If he wins this pot and wins the next pot, I've seen it happen. No, we don't want no rematch. Let's try it though. Let's try it. Maybe we can get him to rematch. Come on, bro, accept. Oh, that was an accident. I know. You're better than that. Come on. No, he's not playing. Alright. Waiting. Come on. What's going on? It's not letting me register. There we go. So we are back to back. 2 for 2. These PLO sit and go heads up tournaments. We are off. Ooh, I feel like we're playing the same guy. Could be wrong. But I feel like we're playing the same guy. I thought we registered. What's going on? It won't let me register. I'm gonna go ahead and just try and check call it. Alright, I'm gonna call one time. See what he's messing around with. King 10, you're good. Yeah, probably bad call, but you know, once in a while I want to see what's up. I want to see what's up. Once in a while. See how he plays certain hands, you know? It's a draw heavy board. I just don't, I should have just limped in with that hand. Just checked the flop. Or checked it. I should have just checked it pre-flop. We didn't even have a suited ace. Usually, I don't know. Heads up, I guess is a little different, but I should have checked it due to the fact that I didn't have a I did not have a that I did not have a suited ace. Something he'll call 285. Let's try something like 275. Maybe he'll call. Oh damn! But paired the board at the end. Okay, we're good. We're good. Should really pay attention to that. So I gotta unregister. I'm gonna be busy in a minute. And, okay. Hopefully he didn't runner me. Ouch. What he got? Just a queen? Man. Didn't even have a full house and he repopped me? Damn, bro. Damn. And most people would be, you know, telling them stuff like "well played," you know, wow, or you know, crying. But I'm not. No, I don't want him to play better. Why am I gonna say something like that to him? You know, so he could play better. Man, hell no. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Don't ever type to your opponents unless it's something good. You know, or just something that's gonna make your opponent feel good about themselves. That's it. If you're gonna talk, I don't think talking trash is good. I just don't think it's good for poker. Not for poker, but just for your opponent. Okay, so we right here, we got all three kings. Can't have a king, so we can easily have king queen in this spot, right? So I'm gonna just bluff him off this hand. Because we can easily have king queen in that spot. And possibly a jack. Okay, so we flop it. Like I said, always lead out when you flop the nuts. Always lead out, baby. That's a draw heavy. Whoa. Alright, guess we're all in. Hopefully it doesn't hit. I have spades taken. Yeah. Chop it. Chop it up, homie. Let me try to take it down right here. See if he has an 8 in his hand. Nope. And I feel like I am playing the same guy I just beat last game. I could kind of tell just by his bidding patterns and the way he's playing. He's not that good of a player, but the only way he can win, I feel like, is if I beat myself. I should be beating him 10 out of 10. Maybe 9 out of 10 just because there is that luck factor. But if I lose, it's because I beat myself. I'm not trying to sound cocky. I'm not trying to sound cocky because, I'm not a cocky player. But, I feel like I'm way better than this opponent. And, I'm not a cocky player. I'm not. I know it sounds cocky right there, but I'm being honest. I'm just telling the truth. I should be winning this every single game. I'm just beating myself if I lose. So we turn full house. He calls. He's kind of a passive player. He's not really aggressive. Because sometimes I would go ahead and put a check raise, but I just don't think he's. I feel like if I bet he's gonna call with his straights and his, trips. I just don't want it to get checked back in that spot. So here, double suited. Gonna just limp in. Do some flops. I feel like I can beat him post flop. Pre-flop, he'll probably, he'll want to just get it in there pre-flop and just hope he gets lucky. And we're not doing that. We're gonna go ahead and post flop. That's how we're gonna play this opponent. Play him post flop. Oh man, that's a borderline hand. You could either call or fold. Due to the fact that I have 3 clubs, though, if I were double suited, I would definitely call. But I don't know. Heads up, I can call that. I don't know. Maybe I should have, but whatever. Well, I folded. So we're on to the next hand. So be it. Critique me after I win. gosh. What does he have here? Why would he check flop? Oh no, I didn't touch it called. Alright. Could easily have King Jack there. You're good, bro. You're good. Just bluff me. Bluff me every time. Go ahead, just keep bluffing me. Okay. What do we have? King 3. I'll go ahead and put in just a little small, a little pay me off type of bet, a little less than half. Probably just had one pair right there. And we'll go ahead and fold that hand. $569, I'm just gonna go ahead and fold that. I'll just keep the pot small, try to check call, see what the river brings me. A lot of draws. Straight is good. Called. I feel like if he, oh, nice. Like that's what I'm talking about right there. What's he calling me with on the flop? He was calling me literally with bottom end of the straight. 5-6. Or no. I'm sorry. Can't. Wait, hold up. He definitely was calling me with middle pair or with an 8. So 8, 5, 6. No. What was he calling me? Really? Runner? Wow. It's pretty bad, man. Pretty bad. Go ahead and see bet A. We do have the nut flush draw. We do have top pair. I'm gonna go ahead, lead out one more time. See what happens, and then if he checks it, I'm just gonna check behind. Damn, spade me one time. Spade me one time. He had second nut draw. Just spade me one time. Let's get it in. Whatever. Here we flop top pair. No type of backdoor draws though. That's what you really are looking for in PLO because that's what's going to be happening most of the time compared to no limit holdem. Hmm. Okay, you check it, I'll check it. There we go. We got some type of draw. Okay, call. One time. See what happens. Still early. I'll check it too, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Can put no value bet in that spot though. Let's see if I can take it down right here. If he has it, he'll call. Ooh, exactly like I said. You know? Exactly like I said. You can have it, bro. It's all you. It's all you. Like, really? You give me a flop like that? Come on, man. You know, I got a pretty good, decent starting hand, but you got to give me a flop like that? Man. He's getting me in there. He's drawing me in there. Wow, he folded. Now that he's getting short stack, we're gonna be limping in on the button. We're at that point. Got stunned for a second. Oh man. What'd you get? You're gonna drop your Coke. I feel like you're gonna lose that water. No. Huh? No. I'm over here playing, boy. You wanna watch? You wanna watch? You wanna watch me? No. Don't press anything, though. You can't touch. You can watch. But you can't touch, okay? Oh, man. Oh, man. Come here. Look, say hi. Say hi. Oh, man, really? You got to do that. Look, who's this right here, boy? Who's this right there? Say what's up, dude. Things and fives. I'm gonna go check it. Touch me with your greasy fingers, huh? You got greasy fingers with your Mickey D's. Mickey D's. Queen, deuce, 6. Just gonna fold that. Are you good luck, bud? Are you good luck? Or are you bad luck? What are you? You're good luck, huh? Huh? You good luck, huh? You good luck, aren't you? Take off your shoes, bud. You can't. Yeah, you can. Put the fries down so you could.
No.
Yes. How are you supposed to take off?
You can.
Yeah.
Well,
This we gotta untie them. That's why.
you don't know how.
You don't know how? Wait, whoa.
Your sister know how.
Yeah. Is that all you eat? You don't eat like a hamburger or chicken nuggets? Just French fries?
Yeah. That's not good.
You don't like hamburger? Why?
I like it.
Hmm?
Jacob, they don't feel like that.
Say hi. You're on TV. I will. As soon as I'm done. I'm almost done here. You're on TV right now. Alright. Screw it. We gotta go. Kinda gotta go.
I'm not protecting.
Yes, when Justin wakes up, Mama will go buy him chicken and fries. He'll eat chicken. And if you want chicken, I can get you reveals.
No.
Okay, I don't have to get you reveals. Just if you want.
No, don't do that, please. We got a wrap. We got a wrap. We got a wrap. Ooh. We got a wrap. Don't pair the board. Don't pair the board. We win. Yeah. Can you say bye? Say bye. Until next time.